know, getting a start in the music industry is a very difficult thing to do. What a lot of people don't understand is that getting into the music industry has nothing to do with how hard you work or how talented you are. So let's just take an example, okay? How many players are on a professional football team? Does anybody know? I think it's about 50. Or a soccer team, whatever, a professional sports team has a lot of players on it, right? And then each team has either a country that they represent or a state if it's in the United States, and there's a lot of players. So in professional football, let's say, there's 1,500 players who are playing professional football. How many new recording artists have you heard about this year? New ones, not ones that you already knew. But how many have you heard of? Okay, one. Okay. Is he new this year or from 2010? Maybe. Okay. So maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 5. Do you know how many people want to be professional recording artists? Millions. Millions. So the odds of you, regardless of how good you think you sing or rap or anything else, being one of those people is very, very, very slim. So what I advise young people is the best thing to do is do your work. The best route to success in life is doing your homework and going to school. My lifestyle as a lawyer is a lot of reading. If you like to read, then being a lawyer is probably a good thing for you to do. Just before I came here, I finished working on a 30-page contract. Most contracts that lawyers do are very long, okay? So it's 30 pages of writing that I have to be able to read through. And not only do I have to be able to read through it for the purpose of determining if it represents what I think my client's rights are, but I have to read it for grammar and typos and all those other things that have to get done. So most of my life revolves around reading. Now, in the morning, I usually get to work at about 9 o'clock. Unless I have to go to court, I'll get to work a little earlier on the days that I have to go to court. But if I'm going into my office, I'll get to my office, and I basically start reading contracts and agreements and emails and letters and doing what I do as a lawyer, which is lawyers are what we call advocates. Lawyers represent one person or another. A lawyer isn't there, like, let's say you two have a dispute, right? Let's say you say he owes you $50 and you say you don't owe him $50. So the two of you don't go to one lawyer and say, resolve our dispute. That's what judges do. What lawyers do is say, okay, I represent you. He owes you $50. I'm going to get your $50. I'm not going to take his side of the story that he doesn't owe you the $50. I'm going to go on what you told me, that you gave him $50 and you have a copy of your ATM receipt the day you gave it to him, and he signed it saying, yes, he would pay you back.